Hey. Listen, big up to everyone in the building. Big up to my days. Big up to Jun Elijah, Cole Palmer, Jay Simpson as well. And Aussie Dan. Listen, welcome to YASSERTV. Welcome back to the channel. What do you mean trimmed eyebrows? Listen, make sure you're hitting the like button. There's 9 people in the building. Subscribe to the channel as well. And listen, I don't even know where to begin, bro. I don't know where to begin. Like, I was asleep. I woke up at night and I saw the whole Javi Simmons thing. Tottenham, and was like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. And I was never one of those guys that said they can't, like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I was like, listen, it looks like it's gonna happen. He says he wants Chelsea, but how long are you gonna string a guy along, make him wait? I think he said no to Bayern. He said no. Zaire says he didn't, but from what we heard, he said no to Bayern. He said no. Who else? He said no to all these clubs. And then all of a sudden, do you know what I mean? All of a sudden now, we don't buy him. Now listen, TTM, bro. The thing is, yeah, we don't do the thing where our fan base reacts quickly. You get it? Our fan base are very reactive. So like, if we get a bad man play in the next couple of days, it will calm down again. But if that doesn't happen, we're gonna be on their case. And even then, I think we'll still be on their case. Like, for me, the way that West Stanley guy specifically moved, bro, is mad. Now, you see me, what did I say in all those this transfer stream? Alright, I'll check it now. I said, okay, let me see. What did you want? Simmons? I said I wanted Simmons. Yeah, Simmons is what's it called? Simmons is one of them guys, yeah, that I wanted in my team. The problem is, Simmons was like a luxury thing for us, because Simmons, you know what it is for me, yeah. Like, I wanted Simmons, but we have Estevar that can play in the 10. We have João Pedro that can play in the 10. Palmer plays in the 10. The only way I saw I was gonna say Felix. The only way I would have seen this guy play was if we played with 2 10s. That's it. Now, if we play with 2 10s is when I saw Javi Simmons starting. That's it. So for me personally, it's never been like one of those things where I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what, yeah. It's just one of those things. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I always said, if we don't get him, it's because we don't want him. If we don't want, like, I've read earlier that apparently someone, what's it called, that it went from a 60 million euros, including add-ons, to a 60 million euro fixed fee. That's still like 51 million pounds or something. So they wanted Nkunku, then they want to do a permanent deal. So we ended up sending Nkunku to AC Milan, and I think they just decided, you know what, yeah, we'll offer Xavi to Tottenham. Like, bro, like, if they didn't want him in the first place, it's fine. They just never had to come and do this thing where they waffle. Do you get it? They didn't have to do this thing where they come and say, oh, we're linked to Xavi Simmons. Xavi Simmons is the target. Because I'm not one of those guys that's reactive, innit? I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just see where it goes. End of the transfer window, you can cook whoever you want. Because if we end up getting 2 or 3 bad players, all of a sudden, all these things that you ran up your mouth on the internet about don't mean anything no more. Do you get it? This is why I don't always come on here and I'm like losing my mind at every stream. Do you get it? Because I'm like, okay, cool, let's see what happens. And then I have the facts to back it up when I come here and I show my disapprovement, upset, angry, whatever you want to call it, innit? Like, is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, cool. If you didn't want to go, if Javi Simmons for me was like, okay, if Palmer gets injured, you know, like let's say obviously Palmer's injured now, we could play a Javi Simmons in the 10. Or if we want to play Javi Simmons on the left, we can play him on the left. I said it before, for me, it's like the Eze thing. I'd rather him play in a 10. I don't want him playing a left. But he can do a job there. So if we need someone to play there, fine. What annoys me the most is, now man are saying, kittens, you know. So our window's going to be kittens and Garnacho. Listen, I'm separating kittens and Garnacho. You get me? People are putting Garnacho, Gittins, Dalap in one bowl. If João Pedro didn't play the way he played, they would have put him there as well and said all of these are rubbish signings because Tottenham got Kudus. Bro, why would I care about what they got over there? We should have got Kudus, but the similar thing, we didn't really want him. So we just said we will, you know, once we finish here, we'll bring you in. And I'm like, bro, like, what does this mean? If you don't want him, don't link us to him, bro. If you don't want the player, don't link him to us, bro. Yeah, but the Bueno Nota guy is just gonna be some weirdo that just comes on, he stays with us for a season, and then we move him on to Strasbourg. If Kendry Pius bags, like, I don't see him being the target. Like, people are saying that he is now the whole he's the Javi Simmons guy that we got. I doubt it, bro. There's no way. You can't do that and then say, you know what, we're not going for Javi Simmons. And guess who has doubts about? Let me show you, man. This. Guess who has doubts about Javi Simmons? Win Stanley. There's always this guy, Win Stanley. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Jacko, man. Big up to you, Jacko. Where is he? Where's Jacko? There he is. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well, bro. Make sure. He was on the panel earlier if you were there. When are you playing United, bro? Listen, I'm not good with the whole table thing. Like, I can't tell you when we playing him and all that. Like, I don't know. I'm not good with that. But in the meantime, if someone tells us in the chat, Lewis the Weirdo has the guy there. Who's Kai there? I don't know who that is, bro. I don't know who you're talking about. What did I want to do? Bookmarks. That's it. Bookmarks. Bookmarks. Okay, here it is. Let me share the screen. Whew. Let's disappear. Okay. Listen, yeah, that you know what you do, TTM there, unhide him, just time him out or something, bro. Cause I know who he is, but we're not gonna do. I don't think he's calling Lewis that. He's calling one of the panelists, but I don't know who he's talking about. You know what I mean? I don't know who he's talking about. Anyway, let's do this, innit? Let's do this. Yes. So apparently, let me click on this first. Paul and Stanley remains unconvinced about signing Xavi Simmons, believing Chelsea already has ample talent. No, you need to chill, innit? We don't really care about all the other stuff. That's got nothing to do with me, and I don't know who he is. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's nasty agenda, bro. You don't know if the person knows or not, so there's no need to talk about man like that. So, Paul and Stanley remains unconvinced about signing Xavi Simmons, believing Chelsea has ample talent with similar profiles. However, Chelsea haven't left the conversation as things stand. That's what man posted 7 a.m. Now, obviously, that is still, you know, funny. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I said, okay, this is 7 a.m. So this is before the bomber dropped, yeah, like the here we go. So at that point, for me, the way I looked at it was like, okay, cool, yeah. If they really want him, you know, if they really want him, because sometimes Chelsea does this. We'll wait, we'll get you to negotiate the fee, we'll see the number, and then we just swoop in. We done that with Mudryk, we done it, I think, with like Caicedo. We added a bit of money, Caicedo went and got him. I think even Lavia, we probably paid either the same amount. We do that sometimes, innit? But I thought, yeah, maybe. I mean, if he's not, why? If he's not going to Tottenham. Then I started hearing, yo, he done a medical just as a precaution if Chelsea don't end up going in for him. And I was like, bro, like, what is this? Do you know what I mean? Why, if he's unconvinced, why was he number one? And then this guy hasn't even signed any of our best players, bro. We just found out today that he wasn't behind the João Pedro signing. It was some guy that used to work at Brighton that we bought over. What is this guy doing, bro? And he's the guy that wants Garnacho as well. That's what I'm saying. And then what did he say? Chelsea negotiating a deal for Bonanoto with the transfer fee expected around 25 million. Brighton, however, holding firm at 30. Yeah, guess what? He was holding the discussions for this guy. And then all of a sudden, guess what? Now it's a loan. A dry loan. So what happened to 25, 30 million then? No, but that's what people keep saying. He didn't prioritize that. They never really, they don't see him and Javi Simmons as people that's playing the same position. That's what man don't understand. They see Garnacho as a market opportunity. This is what this is what you lot don't understand. They see the way we look at it and the way they look at it is not the same. Garnacho's saying, listen, instead of going Napoli and then if I fall off, they'll end up selling me to some third division Spanish team. Let me go to Chelsea. I'll dunk on United once if I can. And then Chelsea probably send me to like an Atletico Madrid or something. Because remember, we moving all these scrubs to good teams. It's not like we just sell them all to bad teams. And if we put him on a 7-year contract, when we go to sell him, we're gonna I say, yo, look, man's on a long contract. You get me? So you just pay the money. Yeah, it's just both things together. It's just ruined, bro. You just ruined, bro. It's ruined. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The squad I have right now, barring Garnacho, I'm not fussed with it. Like, I don't think it's bad. I like the team. I like the players. Oh, cool. I wanted a different goalkeeper, and I would have done with like a right centre back. So like, if you bought me Gay, for example, yeah, and a good goalkeeper, I'm chilling. I've been saying, yo, I got Gittins, I got João Pedro that can play on the left. I'm chilling. So if you maybe played like if you bought a Javi Simmons, he can play in the 10 and he can play in the left. Yeah, if we need him to play on the left, I'm fine. I don't need another player because next season we got Quenda coming. What's it called? What's this other guy? That's Kendry Pires is there. So like, there's players there already. I don't need scrubs on top. Yeah, but okay. One of the reasons that a lot of you man don't understand that we keep making these sales and buying players is because we don't get a lot of money from match revenues compared to all the other squads. Does that make sense? We don't make, so we need to find ways to cover that, not being able to make that much money on a match day because of smaller stadium, etc., by making extra money somewhere else. That's how we have to. Do you get me? So for me, it doesn't make sense. And to the Arsenal fans, I know Garnacho's worse than my man, and he's worse than Madueke. And I've been saying it. Everyone that knows me, a lot of you haven't followed me in the January transfer window. I said, don't sign anyone. Right? I said, don't sign anyone in January, and it'll be a better window than if you sign Garnacho. That tells you everything. And I needed a strike. I was saying just go for Dalap. When I found out we're not going for him, we just linked to him. I said, nah. You know what? I'm out. I'm not with all this like rubbish stuff, bro. You get me? I get that. Listen, I hear it. It's, I don't know what these men are thinking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these men are thinking. Like, you're just having pecan nuts in your ice cream, right? Pecan nuts. I don't know, blood. I don't know. Viva Garnacho. Bro, sing for him, blood. You're already singing for him. You get me? Yeah, and by the way, what's my man's? Where is he at? Yo, Mali, that's you in the picture, blood. Or is that George's? I don't know. But either way, yeah, so you can hold that. Till then, I don't know, man. I knew Bearman would start coping after 24-20. You should be having a summer like United. You lot bought good players, innit? But you lot got good players. Like some of the players you bought, they're good. I've never been against that. I've always cooked your manager, and you done the same too. So you get me. For me, I don't necessarily thought we need that many players though. A lot of people make it way over the top. Nah, I'm not really fussed. I don't think Gitten's bad. We haven't seen enough of him for us to turn around and say he's bad. And sometimes if they rate the player and they think he's gonna be good now in terms of scouting, cool. If he's not gonna be good, then don't bring him. Do you get me? I just thought maybe you'd break out of that model a bit. Yes, and obviously because we hit Champions League. Yeah, I'm with you. I know what you're saying. Ravi, don't start, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't start. This headache, blood. You know these man. It's George. Okay, it's George. Big up Gianni, man. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Napoli fan. Yeah, and I think he's an Arsenal fan too. If I'm wrong, let me know, and make sure you subscribe to his channel. It's Jose. I'll add some sunglasses on that Mali Henry pic soon. Big up to you, man. Yeah, add some Ray-Bans to it. Do you know what I mean? Nah, don't. Please. Yo, Jun, don't. Nah. I told man, I'll block you. I can't lie. This one, Jun, listen, you're my guy, but if you do this, it's a block thing. You know what I mean? That's you've done man dirty. That's bad. You get me? Me and you forever like falling out. You're hidden from the channel. Like now, no way, bro. No way. I'm getting done like that. That's the worst thing, blood. What you gonna do? Like it's a block thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Listen, what was it called? Thank you for the journey. We have to say goodbye. Whatever this Arsenal slogan is and that. You get me? It was a good journey. You didn't make it to the destination. You know what I mean? It's one like, nah. June. That one I ain't having. You get me? You already done man dirty with the LGBT strap thing. Nah. With the Urkel thing, yeah. I can't have this one. Manager's laughing, bro. Okay, listen. Congrats. I've never had that much comments on one video with my Garnacho video. Like 15 comments. Man telling me to hold there. And then Arsenal fans got no self-awareness either, blood. Get the wallet ready, fam. Next season, when you start hearing the briefs, Mikel Arteta admires Alejandro Garnacho when we play him like 2 games on the right or something, like we did with Madueke. Most of the season on the right, 2 games on the left, and you man started giving Mikel visions, blood. You know what I mean? If you're a TTM, if you know what he's been doing on Twitter recently, yeah, with George's face and that, it's mad. You put George's face on Lacazette, bro. Yeah, bro, the dusty. I can't lie, very dusty, bro. So, I'm not happy, and you man can see it. I'm struggling. You get me? I'm not as happy. The football is what the football is, and look, if we don't even add players to the team that we already had before the summer closed, like window closed, I'm still as confident as I was before. I just don't think it kind of gets us to a higher level on it. I think certain players would have added us to a higher level. Yeah, because UEFA is mad, and obviously now we're hearing it's an option to buy for um Jackson. I ain't having that, bro. What do you mean option to buy Jackson? Keep him. Bayern can hold that with their dusty board as well. Yeah, I mean Bayern can hold that with their dusty board. I don't need any of that. I mean, make sure you hit the likes, people, as well, man. Oh my days. Okay, nah. Ay. Yo, I just seen it. I just seen the message, but listen. No. But you know, but come on, yo. Nah. Yo, Liam, you know that your board's dusty. I've definitely heard you say this, and you know your board's dusty. I haven't said anything that's new, innit? I ain't said anything new. We all know the board's dusty. Exactly. That's what I meant. So I'm saying, if you're not trying to pay for Jackson, or it's like an obligation to whatever obligation to buy and that, let the lizard stay. You get me? Let the lizard stay. Jackson can stay, bro. I ain't got no issue with Jackson staying. I couldn't have him as my number one striker. That's all it was. One sec, man. Let me see who's at the door. Days, bro. What is this? Long, man. I thought someone knocked on the door. I had to go downstairs. Make sure you hit the likes, people. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K. Yes, what was I saying? As I said, I'm not sure about this Win Stanley, brother. Because you had the chance to pay him. What? Mike Mannion. Yeah, but listen. That was another one. Is Mike Mannion the greatest goalkeeper? No. Is he an upgrade on is he an upgrade on this guy? What's his name now? Hondo from SWAT. More time, yes. So I don't understand, bro. The movements in the window is mad, bro. I'm super sure about Win Stanley. There's nothing sure. Okay, yeah, we're sure that he's dusty. You know, we all know he's dusty. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, Tottenham fans, smile, innit? You got your player. Just thank us because we took too long. And because this is the thing, yeah. Everyone here knows that if Chelsea's trying to get a player and he's trying to get the player from you, there's nothing you can do about it. We'll drop the money, we'll do whatever it is. I just don't think that they wanted him, bro. They just used him there, made him stand, wait at the bus stop. The bus never turned up. This is like that thing when the whole joke about when your dad goes to get the milk and he never came back. This is one of them. Simmons looked out the window, stared out the window. You get me? Waited. And then when he realized it's getting dark, he called his auntie and he went to sleep at their house because he's like, yo, dad's not coming home. He's smart. He's not one of them kids that just sat there waiting in front of the door and that. You see, Garnacho, he didn't even sleep. Do you get me? For months, he's just sitting there in front of the door just waiting. That's what basically happened. If I was him, I would have done the same. Not necessarily to Tottenham. You get me? I wouldn't have gone, but you get the point. I'll just find a different move. Yeah, this is what they don't know. Javi Simmons, if he doesn't get played or something happens, he'll dip. This is what man don't understand. He'll dip. He's like, nah. I'll go and try over there and let's see if it works over there. Xavi Simmons, I'm telling you, man, Xavi Simmons will dip. Big up to Hannah as well in the chat, man. Yeah, but you see, for me, I'm not one of them guys that just loses my head. Do you get me? I'm just going with, okay, cool, this is what we've been told. Why have they told us that? And why have I not done what they say they wanted to do? That's it. I ain't gonna be that guy that just comes in here like breaks my computer. Bro, my table is made of glass, bro. Tempered glass. If I hit this table, the whole thing, the PC, the lighting, the two monitors, everything collapses. This is not like a wooden table and that where, you know, it kind of goes like this. The whole thing just smashes there. That's it. There's no need for me to be stupid. There'll be no streams. Copium. Okay, explain. I hope I don't get copium intoxication like I did from Don. Explain. The windows are 4 out of 10. Tottenham get Kudus, Simmons, we get UCL and Garnacho and Gittins. Bro, don't blame Gittins, bro. Gittins hasn't done anything for you to keep blaming Gittins, bro. I've seen man blame Gittins. I've seen man blame Delap. I've seen man blame even certain man even blame Jao Pedro. Just because he's not a big name or is not the guy that you want does not necessarily mean that it's a bad window. Now, would I have liked to have Kudus? Yes. Would I have liked to have Simmons? Of course. Does that make sense? So I'm not coming here saying, listen, I didn't want them anyway. People know, bro. I wanted the 2 Dutch players. I am Dutch, bro. Not fully, but I was born in Holland. I lived there, all of that. Like, that's a different story. I got the passport, you know, as well. It's a different story. But what I'm trying to say is, for me, okay, if you're not going to do... The Fermin Lopez story was not there for no reason. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. The what's it called? The Fermin Lopez story for me, that kind of gave me a little hint where, yo, if we're linked to Fermin Lopez, it means 2 things. Either we're using Fermin Lopez as a smokescreen, or to hurry Leipzig, or to make them drop the price, or whatever, or for them to kind of sign in Kunku, or like that kind of, you know, them domino effects. Or our real target is Fermin Lopez. We just kind of changed our mind then, or something happened. Because it just didn't make sense for us to start talking to a player who he looks like he hasn't forced a move or whatever. Like, do you get it? Okay, cool. Good player. From what I've seen, he looks like a really good player. But alright, let's see. But how is it that now you end up with none of them? Like as in, okay, we'll let you go. We're not sure about you. He didn't pass the checks, but Garnacho passed the checks. I seen man puffing the vape the other day, but he passed the checks though. Passed the checks. This is what I'm saying. So for me, it just like what I need to understand what they're trying to do. Like, what is it that you're trying to do? Because if we're not gonna be able to say, okay, this is what these men are trying to do, get this guy to pack his bags and leave. Like, these man even put the sporting directors on a 6-year contract. They put the sporting directors on a 6-year contract, bro. So the only way you get rid of them is by us sacking, like us losing our head, and then they have to leave. Don't blame the young lad, Grealish. Yeah, but Grealish, this is the thing though, TTM. Grealish is a baller, bro. If you're able to do what Grealish does on the pitch, you can, you know what I'm saying? You could do the... okay, cool. Listen, you can do what we used to... You know what? If you slap 2 goals, you can go out on the weekend. You know them managers? You can go out on the weekend. Garnacho's so rubbish. He don't need the vape to hold him back. Because remember, they were saying he can run. Once he starts, it was good having this thing where shortness of breath and that, he won't even be able to run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna look like he's driving a car with flat tires. Do you know when you ride the bicycle with flat tires, not the same speed that you do exactly if you had proper tires. Alright, 23, 24, 24, 25. Who got more minutes, Nacho or Grealish? Yeah, slap the likes, man. Come on, people. Yo, 20 likes. Man, like Elijah, you know. Elijah. Alright, listen. By the way, I was gonna say, yeah, you can have Simmons, innit? We don't claim him no more. He's not Dutch. He's Spanish. He's from Lee sides. You know what I'm saying? He's from the Lee side and that. We don't claim him no more. The Dutch people don't claim him. They're saying, yo, how you leaving Leipzig? You look like you're about to go to a good team and then you go to that team. Chicken with the ball. I've seen man asking Dutch like, what's that team called again? What's that club? You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what, Elijah, you're my guy, innit? I'll let you have this one. Cool. Okay. I'll let you have this one. I can't lie. I'll let you have this one. He claims Argentina. Listen, you could have that one, innit? It is what it is. But I'm not gonna hear the hijacking. I'm still not gonna hear the hijacking. I know that man trying to. It's this new thing now where you have to force agendas, innit? You have to force an agenda and you have to make it look like you've hijacked someone else. Jacko in the chat knows, and even TTM and that know that we were known for the jacking, the hijacking. We known for it. We used to do it all the time. You get me? Elijah knows about Willian. They were saying that we. Let me show you, man, this one, innit? We all wanna laugh. Cause listen, I've said this to someone earlier. I said, listen, if we don't laugh, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Yo, Elijah, don't let me ban you, blood. I meant hijacking, bro. You know that. Let me have that one. Pause, safety, pause, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This fraud, fam. He's trying to. How dare you, bro? What did I put? But anyone can take us. Chelsea can take us. We was known for being dominant. Now we're not. Exactly. Things change. I'm with you. Things change. You know what I mean? I'm still have to find this one, yeah. I listen though. This is mad though, bro. Listen, June, yeah. Craziness, blood. Bro, June. I can't lie though. It is mad when it's Tottenham. To me, it is mad when it's Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the picture he has on this thing. But I'm trying to find. Or did someone see? They say this is what they're saying. If you know about these videos, yeah, that's what these men are saying. They're saying that Spurs waking Javi Simmons up at 4 a.m. for a medical so they don't get Willian again. You know these videos when they send them naughty kids to prison, yeah, to make sure they never come back to prison again, blah. That's what they done to Xavi, bro. Yeah. That's it. I don't really. I'm not bad with Boyan scared, whatever it's called. I remember you used to see that. You get me? That's what they done, bro. That's what they done to man, bro, to get Javi Simmons to sign the thing. And then they put a gun to his head and told him, "Tell us that when Tottenham called, you know them words." Nah, I don't care, bro. Listen, man said they can't cook, bro. I'll cook Arsenal's whenever I want. You get me? Garnacho, I'm not happy with it. I've never. You see, if I was doing the copium thing with Garnacho, that's a different story. They're getting players, but bro, they've been doing this for like 5-10 years. It's different. Yeah, we've been burned too many times this window. We can't take any chance. Listen, I hear it, man. This is the thing that people don't understand, yeah? Our frustrations as Chelsea fans comes from, it's more towards Simmons. No, not Simmons, the board. Do you get it? It's the board. We're not really annoyed that, like, we're not trying to blame. I'm not here trying to blame anyone else. I'm not trying to blame people that are calm, that have got nothing to do with it. I think this idiot's not huge, bro. If the delivery driver's not here, I'm gonna lose my head, bro. Someone keeps knocking on the door. Yo, listen, sorry people, innit? Cause man, my room's upstairs. He said he delivered it. Sorry people, sorry. Apologies. You know me, I don't do this thing where I go off stream often. So I like to apologize. The delivery driver has put my package on my front porch or front garden, whatever you want to call it, on the corner, bro. I didn't even hear him knock. Obviously, I'm upstairs, innit? Do you get it? So obviously, I'm upstairs, so I can't hear someone knocking and there's no one at home. So there's always one idiot, like, and these men don't call anymore.
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
I ain't happy.
Wow. So gay. So gay.
I ain't having that. Man, are just trying to make me look bad, fam. Like, what? This is for you as well.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, ee-aw. That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
I can't lie though, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I said this the other day, yeah. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Ah, here we go again, bro. Like, you know what it is? I might have to ban my man's name from my chat. I can't lie. I can't lie, bro. And I did say, yeah, that I'm not gonna be happy if these men offer more than 35 million pounds. I said it because for me it was like they value him at 25. Chelsea did anyway. Then I said, you know what? If they give, then they said they were talking about 30 million. I was like, calm. Not that I want him, but I'm saying it's a low amount, isn't it? Like if I'm forced to have him at my club, you listen. I'd rather pay as low as possible, innit? Then I said, you know what? I'll take 35 because they're gonna end up asking for a sell-on clause. So if we just slap the extra 5 million, they might just, allow us. And then man wake up, it's 40 million package with a sell-on clause. Bro, I can't believe this, bro. This window went from okay to Khara in like 5 minutes. If you know, you know, innit? If you're Arab, if you're not Arab, you know, you know. It went straight away. I'm looking for something, I can't find it. Big up, Khara Life. He goes big up. Exactly. Bro, this went from, I was thinking, you know what, 7 out of 10 window, maybe 7 or 6. Nah, 6. I was like, you know what, 6 is not bad. We got some of the players from last season, whatever, boom, boom. Players that we bought early that are coming through. Nah, this is crazy. Nah, GGM, I remember all the time Jessa was watching United streams laughing at my raging. Okay, yeah, I've been, okay. been in the chat. I hear it. You know, did that. Okay, but you see me, I'm willing. I'm taking that out. But I'm not. I said it. The only time I'm gonna say, you know what, I got it wrong if man wins me the Champions League or one of them ones, innit? Like, it has to be one of them. That's the real ones. Hey, listen. No. Oh my days. That's pain, you know. I can't lie. That's pain. Where did you find me, Mons? You know. Hey, nah, that's peak. But listen though. They didn't want him. I don't claim him no more. He's not Dutch. He's Spanish. He's Spanish, Mons. You know the. He's Spanish, Mons. You know what I mean? We don't claim him as Dutch people no more. Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Nah. That's pain. I can't lie. I was asleep. I saw the whole Tottenham thing when I woke up at night. Went back to sleep. Now 4 o'clock. Jimmy was live fuming. I was like, bro, what's it? I went to sleep. Woke up. I'm seeing all these here we goes. I'm at work. I'm just seeing here we go. I'm thinking, rah. Big up to you, man. Big up Mons, man. I don't assume anyone in the chat doesn't know who Mons is. If you don't know, make sure you're subscribing to Mons, man. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you're subscribing to Mons. But yeah, listen. I'm not happy, innit? Because my board started doing this thing where they're just moving very fraudulent. Very fraudulent, bro. It's dark. A 10% sell-on clause is such a slap in the face. Sell Nani. Sell Sancho for 60. You give us 6 million. That's 14 million profit for you. This is why Joe was coping about good business. Yeah, but good business is a different story. But I didn't want him around my... Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't want him around my club's vicinity. You get me? I don't want a guy that has slits in his eyebrows in my club, bro. Multiple slits, not even one. Man has the whoosh, 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 whoosh. You get me? No, man, I can't have that. I can't, bro. Bro, no way, bro. That's not even funny. Like, now he's there. Man's getting his hair done, blonde hair, and he's making a video posting it. I don't care, bro. I said I'm not backing my man, bro. I don't care what man say. I don't back it. I don't care. You get me? Man's looking like what's that woman called? That woman baller, bro, from America? Rapino or something? Megan Rapino, that's what he looks like. Bro, I don't have any use for him, bro, at my club. Gittins is better than him. João Pedro can play on the left. Neto can play on the left. Estaval can play on the left. He's not better than any of them. You get me? So this could be a flip. I know that we can do that, but right now, how about you? If they'd bought all the players we needed and then bought Garnacho at the end, I'd still be fuming. But I know that, yo, listen, he's a human heated seats. Do you get me? He just keeps the seats warm on the side and then these men can come in. But this is dark, bro. Dark. So we've left man, I said it, bro. We've left man standing, looking at the window, waiting for his dad to come, and his dad never came. Even I knew. Listen, I hear him coming back. I was chilling. But these man, just sitting there waiting, bro. Him and his brother, Roberto, and that, just sitting there waiting. You're not on the banting, Wesley. I can see your chat. Always moaning, bro. I can see you in the chat, bro. You're not banned. But I can ban you if you want. Man said... Bro, man said what? Ben Chilwell has emerged as potential late target for... Oh my days, bro. These men are just good at selling. They're not good at buying. Maybe, but it's different. This is what I'm saying. I'm not really that sure about Rodgers. I see man just say Rodgers the whole time, yeah. But The goalkeeper thing I'm with, innit? Rodgers, if they bring him, I'm happy. If they don't bring him, it doesn't affect me, innit? I don't feel like, oh my God, we didn't get Rodgers. But for me, if you're going to do what you did to Xavi, you have to surprise me. You must surprise me with a signing, bro. Does that make sense? That if you're going to do what you did to Javi Simmons, you now have to surprise me. Because you're basically saying, listen, we've put him to the side and we decided not to get him. We have something else in the works. Not this, what do you call Buri Miri, whatever John Jimmy was calling him, yeah. Not him. I'm not talking about him. I don't need to see him at my club. What am I going to do? Now, that's another kid. Left-footed and he looks like KDH. You could have just kept KDH, bro. And his name means good night. A man said good night to the transfer window. Listen though, TTM, that's not gonna run with my fan base, bro. And imagine these man, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to unveil him at the Fulham game, bro. Don't forget it's 2-for-1. Roberto about to say, yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. If he thinks he can do that, no way. And I'll say, remember, he's already on thin ice because he tried to cook Palmer. He tried to slander Palmer. The Chelsea fans don't like him anyway. So the minute he does something that he shouldn't do, people are on to him. They're going to be on to him. He's never getting away with it. Never. And this is why I tell people, behave properly online, bro. But how was the Garnacho passed the test? How has Garnacho passed the background checks, but Xavi Simmons, there's still doubt about him? Yeah, well, he deleted the tweets. He had to delete the tweets. He can't keep the tweets up. When he found out his brother's linked to Chelsea, he deleted the tweet. These man this is like using the first version of ChatGPT. There's number 5. There's the new updated number 5, but he's still using 1. Doesn't have all the features. Nah, big up Mons, man. Mons a real one, bro. Mons is a real one, bro. I don't think. Listen, he's one of them, man. He's happy to be here, innit? He's happy to be here. He saw the, you know what I'm saying? He saw the Club World Cup badge. Oh, I can't wait to wear the shirt. All of that fruity stuff. You get me?
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
All I'm saying is, you get me? You can do the AI thing. He can say whatever he wants to say. We're not hearing it, bro. I am not hearing it. I don't care what excuse you give me. I don't know what you say. He's rubbish. And he'll always be rubbish. On a funny note, though, I was on Deji's stream earlier, yeah, because he was doing the real king knows, because you went in before me, and man's telling me the first thing he said, yo Yasser, is Javi Simmons better than Eze? And I'm thinking, bro, like, why are you asking me these loaded questions? Like, you just trying to, I'll tell you, but it's like, you get me, Deji Sports, that's it, Deji Sports. Yeah, you talk about my man.
People, they can't sniff. They can literally not.
Bro, there's no way. But I wanted to put this clip here because I saw this clip the other day and it just killed me. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just have to add this one to the, to the list. But for me, once, man, them, I got it. I got the clip. The perfect clip for me, you know. It don't work for my man anymore, but it's the one for me now. Do you get me? It's the one for me. 1 second, man. I'm just. Let me add it. You'll hear it. Hopefully it's not loud, then it. Hopefully it's not loud. Media. Yo, big up Don C, you know. Man like the B-Tech Rick Ross. I hope you're doing well, my bro. Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to Don C. Do you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Don C. Listen, man, my bad in it, but I know that you lot will like this, so I just wanted to add it to the stream. You get it? No. Where's the folder? The folder's here. Sorry, listen. Headphone users, beware, whatever the thing is.
Album. Go fuck yourself! My favorite album is Where Is My
You can't hear it.
Signings?
I know you can't
Where
hear
is
it.
the players? That's my favorite
One
album.
sec. That's it. Where is it? What? Was it loud? Oh. Okay. Ay. If it was loud, my bad. Let me see if I can
Album.
put it
Go
again.
fuck yourself! My favorite album is Where Is My Signings? Where is the players? That's my favorite album.
Okay. It's not that loud. So it makes sense. Where are my signings? That's the one. And then the second one, I don't know. I don't know if I should add that one. You get me? I just wanted to. This is how I feel. You know what I'm saying right now. Let me show you the second one. Restart playback. No, don't restart nothing, bro. Oh, come on. And why you man? I keep asking me dumb questions, bro. Like what? I'm excited. Do you know what I mean? We're getting Garnacho, bro. I'm so happy. Amazing signing. Do you know what I mean? How do you feel? How do you feel about Madueke, Don? Yo, Don C, what do you feel about Madueke? Let me see. Where did I put the clip, bro? Okay, we found it. You pick. It's a question. Who does he look like, bro? He reckon he reminds me of someone. Let me start again. Yeah, that's it. We just need to make it. Add this clip. This clip is beautiful. You man can't hear it, so you don't know what it is. What is this? This is what I'm saying, bro. Man said he signed the superstar. Man, yeah, I can't lie. I'm not the one, innit? You know? I'm not the one to try so code pube to you, bro. I don't buy these things. Do you know what I mean? How do I do this again? One second. That's it. One more time. That's it. And then one more time. That's it. We got the clip. So now, if I just want to add it since, you know, every time I'm on my computer, man asking me about Garnacho, fam. I don't want to answer the Garnacho question. You get me? I don't want to answer the Garnacho question. Just put the sound down. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Garnacho has the most IG followers at Chelsea. What? Bro, who cares, bro? Seriously, a man gonna tell me about... Bro, Yusuf, man. Yusuf, fine shame. He's better than Martinelli. That's how I feel. I mean, it's a toss-up between Martinelli. Remember the Egal clip? It's a toss-up between Martinelli and do you know what I mean? It's a toss-up between Martinelli and do you know what I mean? And Garnacho. Do you know what I'm saying? Not bad. We bought our own version of Martinelli, bro. He's nowhere. This guy's nowhere near Mudryk either, blood. Do you know what I mean? I know people like to take the mick out of Mudryk and that. It's funny. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Okay, let's see Pies. He's another guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Emotional wreck. You get me? Emotional wreck. Let's see. Pies. Oh, my days. Okay. Chelsea are considering to activate a 40 million release clause for Roger Fernandez of Braga. The 19-year-old winger would then join Strasbourg. Listen, all I know is let the man them know it's an emergency, blood. It's an emergency, bro. You get me? Okay, score for Liverpool versus Arsenal. 2-0 Liverpool. 2-0 Liverpool, bro. You get me? That haram football ain't getting you nowhere, fam. I don't think he's scoring. Oh, Marco Silva. Since I joined, we changed the record against Chelsea. We are really competitive and we can match them. They have spent billions to strengthen the new squad, so they are in completely different world to us, off and on the pitch. Off the pitch, they can do bigger things than we can't. They can do bigger things that we can't. Okay, whatever, man. Why 2-0? Why 2-0? I think Liverpool's way better than you, innit? I think the Eze signing is a very good signing for Arsenal if he's gonna keep starting. If he doesn't keep starting and he go back to no shoulder guard and that, then it is what it is. Now you're not gonna be surprised about Eze at left wing, innit? Because if Eze don't get support like Martinelli, yes, he might be better himself, but it's not as much. It's not that great. You get me? A left winger is a left winger, innit? There's only so much you can do on your own unless you're Neymar on the left wing on your own. Yeah, if he plays in the 10, it will help. Madug, you're gonna see him cross the ball. He's not bad crossing. He's not that bad crossing the ball, but he's not great either. Do you know what I'm saying? Average, if that's what you're saying. Maybe he, whatever. Gyökeres can't head the ball, so it has to be low crosses and that. Konate, I think Konate can keep up with Gyökeres. And by the way, Gyökeres, yeah, I'm saying too much. Like Rand said the other day, there was too much daylight between the ball and his feet when he was dribbling. People calling it dribbling, brother. He looked like he was on them rocky boats, bro. Yeah, and Leeds' defense was rubbish. And when he didn't get any time and space against United, we seen that he kind of went missing. So for me, I don't see it in it. But if you guys win, that'd be a great result. I can't lie. But from what I'm hearing from Arsenal fans, they're very confident. They're gonna win. So that to me tells me, yeah, you chilling. Do you know what I'm saying? You go there. I'm not trying to hear no draw. If man come to me and say draw, I ain't trying to hear it. Because if you're going there to win, if you want to win the league, you have to say I'm going there to beat him. I'm not worried about Liverpool. Innit? When we were still not even that great, we went there and gave them a game. And by the way, I don't want to say that first thing people was going to be in their mind is, well, they were just about won the league at that time. They were drunk. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the first game. I'm talking about the first game. Do you get it? That is in the game at Anfield. We literally went there and we just played them. Now, you can't judge him on his first game, but everyone was judging all the other players. But it's fine though. You see, I'm not judging him on his first game. I'm judging his footballing ability. I'm not judging. You get what I'm saying? I would never say, I hear you, brother, but I'm realistic. I would never say a W. So what do you think? Okay, you think it's a draw. Yeah, but then again, you don't do the whole. You don't sell copium and that. So I hear it. Like, you're an honest guy, innit? So I get it. I think if Arsenal beat Liverpool, great result. Great result. You get me? And you could that's when people are gonna start respecting you. When you actually go and do the jobs against the big teams. I know that you haven't lost against those teams and whatever, but if you're really trying to say that we're here, we have these signings and everything's going well, cool. And bro, listen, you can play the haram football and win, innit? We've done it under Mourinho in like recent times. We've done it with Conte, even though that wasn't haram football, more counter-attacking, but we did possession a little bit as well. But even then, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was all right. Not possession based as in how like Pep and them man do it. It's quick football and then use the white spaces, counter through them. Like, it was mad. But my thing is, for us to respect you, you man have to go and beat the teams, bro. Because if you beat Liverpool away, you have more confidence that, okay, when they come to my ground, I already have the upper hand, so now I just have to make sure I do the right thing. That gives you confidence throughout the season. Man, you lot just play so bad football. And you think that if you just put better personnel, the football's going to be better. That's not how it works. But and this is not me against, by the way, this is not me against Duncy. It's just that if you just change personnel and you don't have the basis of football or the way you play in, it doesn't matter which personnel you change. And that's what TTM is seeing now with his club. They've changed the personnel, but the football's still rubbish. And this is why Duncy always loses it, because he sees the players coming in, even though this summer's been mad in terms of some of the things he's done. But it's cool. So yeah. Big up to my guy Lewis, man. Love Lewis. I need to check if that's the real Lewis, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen a couple of man come in the chat and they got everyone else's picture. Yeah, that's Lewis. Yeah, big up to you. Let me mod the real Lewis for a second, man. So I know it's him. Thank you, Lewis, man. Appreciate it, Lewis. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's just one of those situations. Listen, I think that is about football. Listen, this is the thing about me, innit? I think we already play good football. Big J. Oh my days, bro. How did you find me, Big J, bro? Oh, this guy. You know them ones. He's found me. You know, man, are just finding me, lacking. Yeah, I mean, big up to you though. Yeah, man. Look, for me, it's what we do on the pitch, man. I think our football's good. We need the personnel. Whereas like United, their football's bad, their system's bad, but they have the personnel. Not everyone. Obviously, their midfield's still their midfield, and the other positions. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But for me, it's important to do the right thing, bro. And this is why I think a lot of Chelsea fans are more disappointed in what's going on, and I'm kind of with them as well in what's happening, because you're like, to be fair, I want to improve what I have. I want to do better than what I have. You know, this is the thing about us. We won a top 4 last season. This season, we want to do better than we did last season. The bar changes because we knew that, okay, I personally don't see, like last season, I didn't see us challenging in it at all. So when people kept asking me, are you going to challenge? You're going to challenge? It annoyed me, because I know that on the internet, like on the content creator thing, there's a thing where some people don't say things because they're scared of what other people are going to say. Like, do you get it? Like that kind of thing. And for me, it was more like, no. Do you know what I mean? No, that's not how it works for me. Like, if I believe that my team's going to challenge, I will come here and say my team's gonna challenge, and I said it this season, and hope other Chelsea fans actually believe that and have the chest. You know what I'm saying? You know, we will challenge. You know, so make sure you keep that up, people. We will challenge. Do you know what I mean? You have to have that chest. But for me, I don't have an issue with the way we're playing. I don't have an issue with. It's just a few personnel that we need to upgrade on. We bought Hato in, very good backup that can also play left centre back. To Cucurella, who's someone who we know has been playing a lot of games. Yeah, I think 5,000 minutes in the last year or so. There's a lot of things that we haven't done, that we, you know, should be doing better at. So for me, it's not something that I really want to be seeing in it. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see what other news is on in it. Let's see. Let me just go back to the Pies tweets in it. Where's the Mr. Pies tweets? Big up to Lewis for the raid. Make sure you're hitting the likes, people, on the way in. Subscribe to the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a fellow Chelsea fan. Do you know what I mean? My name's Yasser. I sometimes do watch along, so a lot of you see me on Lewis's channel. Before, maybe Joey's, maybe thingy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit the 1K before. Like I'm trying to hit the 1K by October. I'm trying. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy, but you gotta do your job. Big up Lewis, man. Love for all the love, man. I appreciate it. Lewis is a real one, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the transfer window. People keep asking me every time in the chat, what do you think about Garnacho? What do you think about Garnacho? And I'm like, feels like a dream, bro. I can't get away from this. Everywhere I go, man, asking me about Garnacho. You go on Twitter, asking you about Garnacho. Everywhere you go, they're asking you about Garnacho. You can't get away from this. But it's, I don't know. I feel like our team's still the team. So the reason why I haven't fully lost my mind is not because I'm cool with it. It's not because I'm like accepting it. I haven't accepted the Garnacho signing, and I don't think I will. Like, it's difficult, isn't it? Because my thing is, like, there has to be such a significant level of change for me to even consider changing my mind, because I've already said that I feel like he's the worst left winger in the league. So for me, it's very hard to just, because he came to my club, to say I'll back him. Now, everyone to each their own. If you want to back the player, you hear me? Like, yesterday's football, my brother, I didn't want. You get me? It's pain, bro. Like, for me, I've heard a lot of people try cope with it, tell me the signing's good, we should be happy. You get me? Now all of a sudden, man, are telling me he's better than Gittins. Do you know what I mean? He can give Estevao a rest. And I'm like, what? I've heard things, yo, guys, you don't know, man. He's the guy that we're missing. What? Guys, you don't know he's the guy that we're missing? Bro, you should have stayed at United. Look, I understand. Some people might want to come to our club. We have an amazing club, all of that. Yes, we have the little Club World Cup badge as well. But I don't want someone who can't contribute to our team. Even if he was gonna be flipped, if I could see him contribute to the team, and then we'll sell him because it's not that important. Similar to what we've done to to Felix. Even though I liked Felix, but a lot of people in the chat will hate me for it. It's just that I felt like a player with Felix's ability, those players are unpredictable. Some of those players are a bit more like, how can I explain this? It's a bit more like you have to, it's like a Grealish. You give him freedom on the pitch and that. Like, you have to get other players to do certain things for him to thrive, and we don't do that in our system. Maybe a bit with Palmer, but we can't do that with other players too. So, like, it's a weird one where at least we knew sometimes, Felix kind of contributed to the Club World Cup, sell him, is what it is, wash your hands, gone. Like, these things can happen, and I understand that. But at the same time, this guy, I can't see this guy do anything, bro. I can't. I've seen him hit like people in the crowd, and then his energy just doesn't go with what we have in the club already. I'm not saying we need Mandem FC. Everyone that comes in has to be black or whatever. We've seen what they've done. We've seen what the fan base has done to Nani. I know that he wasn't great, and I'm with you guys, but it's like the whole Mandem FC thing, roadman this behavior, da da da. You know, I know already what I'm talking about. So like, I'm not saying you have to be part of that, but it's like when you have a bunch of friends and or like when you go meet up with a couple of people random, or you meet a friend who's brought some of his friends about, and a few of you go together, like you feel like you all have a good chemistry, you can make jokes and everything runs, but it's just one guy that's just off. Like he's not, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't run with you. Like that's how I feel about Garnacho. He's like a black sheep, that just stands out. He doesn't suit the whole thing. Can't play football. He has the worst like dribbling stats. He has like he's barely scored any goals when he had the most minutes last season. Played almost every game. Like it's crazy, bro. And by the way, man, yeah.
Here, listen to what I'm saying, yeah, and listen carefully. What?
Slap the likes, bro. There's 166 in the building and there's only 39 likes. Bro, come on, man. Everyone came in. I'm a fellow blue. I got all the trophies behind me as well. You get me? Come on, man. Support your guy, man. Do you know what I mean? It's easy. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Do you get me? There's a lot more content coming. I've already dropped a lot. Like, I've dropped a few videos. The Nkunku video's out. The Garnacho video I've already dropped as well. I've been doing a few of these like transfer things and that. But today I don't want to do no transfer thing because this is specifically kind of Chelsea based, isn't it? I know a couple of people have asked me about other things, but I'm just trying to keep it about the Chelsea thing, innit? So, listen, bro, you can't. There's no way, yeah. You hate you rate Garnacho. There's no way. It has to be a sarcastic thing. It has to be. But okay. This is the. Let me say this then. Yeah, is it I remember, yeah, when I used to kick football, there used to be this Afghan kid, yeah, who he was short, and at first he wasn't really a guy who used to kick ball, and then he tried, and then he started doing this thing where we used to kick ball, and then every time we used to just come overhead kick, and he would always sky it, and then one day, halfway line done an overhead kick mid game, yeah, big pitch. 11v11 top bins from like the halfway line, and I was thinking, what? So bro, it's a percentage game. The more you shoot, at some point you'll hit it. It's like gambling, bro. You get me? It's like Russian roulette. The thing spins 16. You just keep putting money down, let it spin. At some point you hit the number that you're trying to hit. I'm not taking the credit away from him. It was a good goal still, but like if he was doing it a bit more consistently, once in a while, he was doing something, he could say, you know what, maybe he is actually good. He is actually good. Nah, bro, listen, no. No, bro. We're not having that. Nah, this guy must be, this world champions guy must be an undercover like Arsenal fan or something, bro. The locker room's the worst, and one of the worst things about him is his ego. He genuinely believes he's good. Like, he genuinely believes that he's one of the best wingers in the world. And I feel like that is a very, very, very dangerous thing, yeah, for someone that barely has any available like ability. That's crazy. Do you get me? That's crazy. No. No. I don't come. I don't claim your peoples. What does this mean, blood? Yeah, no. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. I agree with that. But you also have to know where you are, because otherwise you don't know how to improve. For him, he thinks he's one of the best wingers in the league. There's a difference between actually believing it and just saying it for, or like it gets in the way, innit? You're just arrogant now. It's arrogance. You just think you're great, but you're not really good. He's gonna start being that guy who believes that he should start every game, when in reality he shouldn't. I said he's a better goal scorer than Neto, Noni, Kittens. He's a better shooter than Gittens. What? Noni's gone, so forget about Noni. Neto is like neither here or there. Sometimes he scores, like sometimes he shoots well, sometimes he doesn't. Oh, I don't claim your peoples. Yeah, okay. The question is, who thought Garnacho was good at United? You know what, man? Them poll. I'm doing a poll. Why not? This thing, why are you lagging, bro? And you better not ban someone. I don't know what. If someone's been banned, there's an accident. I don't think so. The thing lagged, so I don't know what I clicked. Why my computer's moving, man? Alright. Okay, the poll's out. We're here, man. We're here. One said we need a transfer ban. Yeah. Not a better shooter than Esteban. He's 18. Bro, Esteban's ball striking is sick. For an 18-year-old as well. It's sick. He was good at United. Garnacho, bro. We're talking about Garnacho. Hater will be pissed Javi didn't come. But he'll meet him in the Dutch squad. No, last season. That was the question. The question is, who thought Garnacho was good at United? Not last season, in general. His time at United, did you think that Garnacho was a good player, and would you want him to come to Chelsea? I've seen man say to what's it called, to Menu, yeah, yesterday or this morning, yeah. But man, I'm happy with Garnacho. Okay, he wasn't good at the last. Okay, bro, he is, bro. Garnacho is bad. Listen, if this is my problem, yeah. If I was able to play this comp, like not even a comp, just the highlights of Garnacho, this is my issue when it comes to Chelsea fans, innit? And you, like, we're all fellow Chelsea fans. I'll give you what my problem is, and then if I'm wrong, just let me know. This is a debate, whatever, like healthy thingy. I'm not here to like rattle people, and I don't like doing that rubbish. But this is my thing. We had Mudryk, man called him trash. He had pace, he could dribble, but Poch decided to play him in the half space instead of as a wide winger, which is why he had a right back and a centre mid close to him. So when he was messing up, it was wrong. At the same time, his confidence was low. Potter never really played him. There's all these different things, whatever, right? But he had pace that no one has in the league. He was offering us something last season that was like coming off the bench and playing instead of Sancho. He was more of a link-up player, but he was able to run in behind, i.e. Forest and all that, yeah? Am I saying he's a great player? No. He never had... Okay, he wasn't good shooting. Now, yeah, but this is the thing though, Danny. Just because all these other players have left and cooked is different. Because some of these players were actually good, but they never got the chance, whereas this guy is not actually good. When Sancho wanted to come, I was happy. And I was telling man, listen, 25 million for Sancho, I'm taking that. That's another one. Someone who has bags of ability, who we've seen have cooked at Dortmund twice. And I would have probably not taken Sancho after he was at United. But when I saw him on loan and he went to the Champions League final and he cooked that guy, what's his name, that left back at PSG, you get me? And he was, that whole running he was cooking, I said, yo, he hasn't lost it. He hasn't lost it. So, you know what? I don't know what this means. We're going to add the stream mark. Okay, cool. Added the stream marker. I'll remember to save that. I'll remember. You did. Edwards, you did. You know what? You did. I'll apologize, bro. You did. You said that and we all laughed and you did end up getting him, even though I never saw it. But, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy. And for me, I know that McTominay cooked and it's a different league. It's a bit slower for him and whatever. He was all right and he's doing his thing. I understand. But with this one, no. But for me, bro, that people have turned on players that were proper footballers and they just want athletes on the wing, bro. People want athletes on the wing. They just want a kick and run, a guy that kick and run and sprints down the wing, and then they can say he cooked him when cooking is not even sprinting is not cooking. Do you get it? It's like sprinting down the wing is not cooking someone. Running past someone is just, if you pass it and run, that's passing and run. That's not cooking. Do you get it? That's for me. Like, if he surprises me, I told man already, you know what, I'll consider saying, you know what, here's what it is. But I still need way more than that. Do you get it? I still need way more to just think it. And he's not faster than Mudryk. And Mudryk actually started to look, when he got coached, which is under Maresca, the first time we started to get coached since Poch and Potter. Even on the Poch, we never really got coached. That was just like the club thing where we just press. And then that's why people were on the islands and that, ID Caicedo and that. That's a different story. If you want to see it, Poch football is similar to Ange football with a slightly higher line. But the only difference is Ange football, at least the players knew what to do. Like, playing going forward. Our players were just cutting back, and then Palmer was doing his thing. But it was high intensity, high press. Whereas now, when Mudryk only played 38 games professionally before he came to Chelsea, now you're throwing him in the Premier League. His family still lives in Ukraine. He's trying to get a stable, and then all of a sudden he's starting. When he plays well, Poch dropped him. When he don't play well, he leaves him on the bench or plays him back to back. The confidence is low. It never worked out for him. The minute it started working for him, that's happened to him. And this is what I don't get at Chelsea fans. I'm like, cool. That's one story. You know what I'm saying? He got done for what he got done. Put him to the side. I hear that. But what we're not going to do is now come to someone that's just a rubbish player and start telling me, you know what, he's going to cook. How? Okay, someone in the chat tell me, what is Garnacho good at? Edward Collins, big up to you, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. Besides the football thing, I'm good. Do you know what I mean? I'm good. People, make sure you hit the like button, people, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. Support your fellow Chelsea fan if you're a Chelsea fan. Literally, by hitting the like button, you're helping the channel. Like, you're helping the video or the channel to be recommended to other viewers just like you, so you might recommend it. It helps kind of grow the audience or the eyes on the channel. If you subscribe to me, it's literally free. I'm trying to hit 1k. Then I'm saying I'm a fellow Chelsea fan. Support the channel. I do watch alongs. If I'm not on Lewis's channel, I do the watch alongs on here. What else? We do this content. I have the frenemy shows where I bring on rival fans and we have a chat. Watch Don C will be here soon. I'm just trying to sort some stuff out. Deji said he wanted to come on earlier. I have to sort that out as well. We have the Blue Brother show when I start bringing all the which is just a show for Chelsea fans. I'm gonna bring a fellow Chelsea fan on. We have a chat. Like, there's a lot of things that I have planned for the channel, but I need you guys' support, man. Support your guy. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Do you know what I'm saying? I do the match reactions and everything there as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Come on, people, man. It's free. It's free. And make sure you subscribe to, if you like Duncy, if you've seen him around, make sure you subscribe to him as well. If you've probably seen him on Flawless's channel and that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He ain't he a PT now? Yeah, but he can't do the football thing, which means he still has to stay fit. And with his case, in how can I say this? Yeah, we've never heard anything about the B sample. Well, me personally, if I'm wrong, the chat can help me out in it. And this is not a we love Mudrik thing. It's just me being honest. I'm trying to have a conversation and see. My issue is that if you look at, we never heard anything about the B sample, whatever. He only got charged. Charged doesn't mean you've been convicted, because you can get charged. How many of us know someone that's been charged and never really got done for anything? Do you get me? But whatever. On top of that, if you guys know about sports and you heard the whole Jack Sinner case, who's the Italian tennis player, yeah, the Italian tennis player, we know that he tested positive for whatever, like he tested positive before for a drug, and it turns out his massage guy, whatever, like his physiotherapist put a cream on him and he managed to get, and it infected him, not infected him, but it went into his system, and it was a massaging cream. So it was different. It can happen. I'm not saying that he did it that way. I'm not saying that he didn't take juice. I don't have anything to prove that. So I can't come on here and say you get it. I can't come on here and say he didn't do anything. That's wrong. You get me? I have to be honest with you, man, as well. That's wrong. I can't just back him and say he didn't do anything. Please be behind him, and that. I can't do that. I've always been honest with my thing. I was thinking, okay, cool. But at the same time, I'm seeing man rate players that are worse than him, but turn on players that aren't as bad as him, bro. Yo, you guys ever merge on Chelsea Megastore site and just look at your total? Ooh, I hear it. Do you know what I mean? These men are charging a lot now. Big up to JJ, you know, my guy JJ. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. You must have amnesia Palmer, bro. Amnesia Palmer. Who's he talking to? Mark Bailey. I'm trying to read. I don't get it. No pace Nashes. I'll go back and tag you in the comment sections. I said if you want. You said you were definitely getting him. Oh, so he's going back and forth. Even on the juice, he's 10 times the player Garnacho is. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But because everyone has this whole, they dislike Mudrik, and it's a fun thing to do that to him, whatever, like for whatever reason that you believe. It's a thing where they like doing it, so it's, you know, it is what it is. That's how they look at it. Didn't we get called Jackson the best number 9 for a few goals? I've never called him the best number 9. As someone who played up front as well, his technique was never there for me to call him the best number 9. He couldn't head he can't head the ball. His body positioning is poor. Do you know what I'm saying? He misses like simple chances. Like he's very inconsistent with his finisher. He's a winger that's playing up front. That's it. Like respectfully, he's a winger that plays up front. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit. Listen, I'm gonna show you, man, this, because sometimes some people think it's banter, you know. Look at this. 66.9% of people are not subscribed that watch the channel. Come on, bro. Easy, man. We fellow Chelsea fans, we should support each other. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, bro. You get me? Easy. Come on. If you haven't done so, come on, people, subscribe to the channel. You get me? We are at 634. Come on. If you haven't subscribed, let's hit 650, innit? At least. Come on. Okay. There's still 111 people in the building. Hit the like button as well, innit? Otherwise, I'm just gonna play this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hit this thing. Where is it? Where is it? I'm joking. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Allow it. We'll think about it. He's a Champions League player. Yeah, bro. He probably wouldn't even last in the Championship. I can't lie. Even that was probably not here. Yeah, big up world champions. Everyone has their different opinions, innit? But this is where we can have a debate, and this is where if you give me your opinion in the chat, I can give my opinion, and then we can have a conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? This is just one of those things. For me, it's never. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't do the thing where it's like we got beef in the chat, ban everyone or not. Nah, as long as we keep it respectful, we have banter, we have jokes. And I know the Chelsea fans also like when we take the mick out of Arsenal fans. You want to be there for any Chelsea slander, Arsenal slander. But today, I'm not playing the Arsenal Jabbo song. So Godfrey, big up to Godfrey, my brother. I won't be playing that song. And it's a dark day. Second dark day for me. Because yesterday was dark when I found out we're signing Garnacho. And then today's dark as well. You know what I'm saying? We better win the game tomorrow, bro. I think it's tomorrow. Mudryk, the juice head. Garnacho, you got him. Oh, my days. Except that like 40 Italian sportmen got caught on the same system as Sana. But this is the thing. This is why I'm asking the chat to help me. Because I remember when he was in, was it Wimbledon? And people were booing him and that. And then they explained it. But it's like, for me, it can happen. Like, there are things that happen. And obviously with Mudryk, he was in international duty when it happens. He tested negative before when he was with Chelsea, and he got tested before that. So why is it happening when he was not at Chelsea? Do you get it? It's a mad thing. Yeah, evening. Big up to you, Wahaha, as well. Big up. Thank you for pulling up. Big up my brother. Don't see again. Mark Bailey was chatting today, Cobra. Contracted terminated by mutual consent is what we will most likely see. You man reckon? It depends on the case. The problem is is that they probably don't wanna have that situation. Yeah, even though the context or the reason why they out of the football is different in terms of how can we say this? Like what we can someone explain, like Benjamin Mendy, yeah, he stopped playing football for a reason. Yeah, I'm not gonna obviously explain the reason, but he then because he wasn't getting paid whatever, when he was proven innocent, he ended up suing the club. Now the club can say until your thing gets sorted, you just do your thing on the side. He's still young. Just do whatever you need to do. You just can't play for us until you get cleared. If you are cleared, like he's saying, he was innocent. And then if he does get found guilty, they actually have a reason to terminate his contract. Whereas if they do terminate his contract now, they have to pay him back the money, and they will lose on the investment in terms of them buying the player, the money they spend on him, and all that. Do you get it? You're allowed Spurs to really get Simmons. Why? We need Spurs tiers. Certain man just don't know, like what's going on. Like they just think like, you get me? Do you think we want to abandon Xavi for a centre back? I hope so, innit? I hope so. You get it? Like I actually hope so. Where because for me, Simmons was a luxury. A lot of people use him like saying that they want Simmons, they can't wait. Whatever, I hear it. And I think he would have been a good backup to Palmer and stuff like that if we wanted to play him, and we can still keep Estava on the right and whatever. I understand that. Or if you want to play 2 10s, maybe. Because remember, the manager's done it before when we played Leicester in that last season where he played 2 10s. Remember when Felix and Palmer played together? So for me, I think, yes, that's possible. But whether they would do it or not, I think, and this is what I was saying, Cole, yeah. During all my transfer shows, that during the season, these men have moved weird. Like, we can't actually say what they're gonna do. A lot of people love predicting what these men are gonna do, but they're very unpredictable, and also we don't have that much data on them. We don't have that much data on the owners, like not just the ownership. Our ownership's quite new, innit, compared to other ones. Like you and I we can all sit here and say, Arsenal are not getting this player or not getting that player, whatever, because we know that they have a track record. We know that when it gets closer to the end of the window, if they didn't get their targets, they would have bought a Chelsea player. This time they've just done it earlier than usual. But there's a pattern. We don't necessarily have a pattern. I think the closest pattern we have is if things don't work out, we go to get a player from Brighton. I think that's probably the thing that we can always say every season, every summer, or every transfer window, we may get a Brighton player. And this season is Beleba's the guy. But I'm not saying we will be getting Beleba, but he's the guy that everyone's looking at over at Brighton. So this is the thing that don't make sense. Sorry, people. It's calm. If Garnacho flop, he won't just sell him to Arsenal. That's the only good thing that can come out of it. If that even happens. Yeah, and that's almost Stanley. Bro, this Win Stanley guy, if he doesn't surprise us here, and I'm telling you, man, I don't expect it, but if they don't surprise us with a signing that we can say, yo, cool minor, innit? Like we've got a 6 centre back, or we got this another 10, like I don't know, this Fermin Lopez or something. I'll forget about the whole Xavi Simmons thing because I got a player now anyway. Do you get it? But till then, if this window ended, there's more embarrassment, bro. I will cook this with Stanley. I'm tired of him, bro. I'm tired of him. And this is another thing here. I have a bookmark here. I know some of you might know about this here. That are always in the channel. I have a bookmark thing here of people on Twitter, innit? Man, this is what man tweet. Today has been a moral victory over Aesthetics FC, and it feels good. So basically, man are celebrating. Yeah. Big up to you, Danny, man. I appreciate it. Solomon, what are you saying, bro? I don't get it. What's this tomfoolery? I don't know what's going on. Bro, I'm Dutch too, so I hear it. But for me, Gittins is the one that was in the beginning. We didn't get linked to Javi Simmons until we did get linked to Javi Simmons. So Gittins was early. Nacho was just the market opportunity, and they look at them both as being two different positions. So for me, I don't see them as both the same thing. Putin got him. 100 lives locked in. It's possible, but we're not gonna smoke it. Beyonce, you don't need that guy. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. We should wait till there's a cast appeal and verdict. 100%. I don't know about Mudrik, but every sports person that gets caused open will say they're not guilty. Yeah, I hear it. You know, I think it is possible. It's possible. Oh, Nana, the same thing, innit? Then he said, yeah, it's his wife's tablet or something. Yeah, but it depends. If you think ends, yeah, like if I done something wrong and I get found guilty, I'm on my time to run from that time. So if there's no Grand Slam, there is no Grand Slam, and I can get away with it. But then he misses out on training and that. Bro, we aren't serious. It's Spurs of all the teams. I agree on that. I think that's what also makes it worse than usual. Can we look at players which we sold and how much of them are players they signed? Can we look at players which we sold and how much of them are players they signed? As in which person? Yeah, spending wise, it's lit. I think spending wise, I read that we, you know, it's lit. But Boyle came out in an interview beginning when they said we are moving away from spending big. We almost have a net zero spend this summer. I haven't. Yeah, I think I heard about that, but I haven't. I think we've made. I had it somewhere, bro. Someone dropped the link. If you got the link, drop it in the chat, and I'll open it on here. We'll have a look. We missed out on Xavi earlier within an hour. Where there was water links now, Buonanotte. We are not serious. Some things, look, I'm be honest in it. The Wharton thing, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, innit? It's one of those players that I don't think Crystal Palace are willing to let go of. However, it's I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. Like, maybe it's a last minute thing. Remember, there's like 2 days left, innit? The same way they can sign certain players quickly. Yeah, one sec. I'll mod you right now. Man said I have a spreadsheet. You know them ones. Where is it? Man like Solomon. That's it. I don't know what's going on with this thing. There's only 2 apps open in it. Why is it freezing, blood? Okay, we're back. Okay, big up Don C, man. Big up, big up, big up. Love for pulling up on the stream. I'm gonna end the stream soon probably, but right now, let's go through this, innit? Damn, man's actually made a whole spreadsheet. This is what I love YouTube, you know. Man, them are always doing things, bro, like, and it always helps you understand things. Big up Don C. Yes, so the fact that we ain't got a plan B. Yes. For me, I said this before I start going over the spreadsheet. I've said this before. I said, yo, if they, let's say, were trying to get him, imagine they were trying to get him. So where's version 2? Man said go to version 2. Where do I find version 2? Menus, no. Okay, version 2. Okay. I'll go over it now. 1 sec. Yes, so if they, let's say they were trying to get Simmons and during that time they found that they can get, I don't know, a better 10. Someone that they've always wanted. Simmons was just a guy that was available at this moment in time. Then guess what? That would have been, you know what? Cool, get him now and then we can say, you know what? We've never really bidded on him. We've got a better player. Let's move on, whatever. Goodbye. But that's not what we're seeing, innit? That's the problem. We're not seeing that. And I think that's what makes it more annoying, innit? And then when you start seeing itself linked to lower level players, is where it becomes annoying, innit? But let's see this lead. I'm gonna move it to the left first. Achimpong, first team. And then, okay, these are all the players, innit? Okay, incomings. Okay, that's the incomings. Asugo, £18 million. Garnacho, 40. Gittins, 49. 30 Delap. Bro, to get Delap and Pedro for like 85 million, bro, it's crazy. Crazy business. Man are sleeping on Delap as well, you know. I think A. Solomon made it, Mark. Some of the mod in your chat, he's made it. He's dropped it off, and I think, yeah, it's his. Yeah, it's his. Sorry, I've almost exposed your email address. You know, I was trying to see if it was you that made it, but my bad. So, yeah, version 2. What's going on here, mate? All right, so yeah, listen, man, are sleeping on the lap, respectfully, innit? For a player to have the touch that he has, being able to do the link up play, and he's actually a good player, but because we play the other guy forward, what's it called? João Pedro's playing up front. He's not able to actually put his mark down as a guy who's playing up front. Unless he gets the minutes, whether it's on the second half or they play them together. But even then, I feel like we're using the lap to kind of keep the play going, and then Pedro's kind of at the end of it, João Pedro. But for me, I don't care. If the team wins, I'm fine with it. I'm not here to run GA numbers on that. But I can already tell what he can. What he did against West Ham was occupy the 2 centre backs and then move across. He lets João Pedro float from left to right, either on the left hand side or on the right hand side, on the wings, and then the 2 centre backs are too busy trying to deal with that. That helps us as well. And then if you look over across at, the striker that got Arsenal, yes, he scored better goals, but I don't think Chelsea fans would have loved to have someone who's clunky, bro. That's the problem. So I'm saying Arsenal fans are fine with it, and if he scores, fair enough. But I know Chelsea fans, bro. The way we got onto Lukaku, they would have been fuming at the lap when every time he crossed the ball, like he bounces off him and that. They would have lost their mind. Okay, let's get through this. And sorry, Solomon. Sorry, man. Big up to you and yeah, Joey as well, man. My guy. Now, Dev squad. Okay, I think he means bomb squad. No, development squad. Okay, Omar Keleman. To be sold for Fana. That's true. Transfer confirmed. Vega gone. Internal value price. Okay. Garnacho, Chukwemeka, Gilchrist. Alright. Count of players in squad 25. Incomings total 260. Outgoings 260. To be sold 117. Internal value 197. Yo, Solomon, what's the difference between internal value and... So outgoings total is what we already sold, and then to be sold is the players we still can sell to add to that. And then what's the internal value total? Oh, is that the difference between the internal value? Okay, cool. Okay, net spend after confirmed only 0. Net spend after all expected sales minus 82. Ooh. Okay, he's editing it right now. I hear it. I can see it now. Do you know what I'm saying? These men are getting loaned out. The Sassy and Elder Mama get loaned out. And Sumino's already been loaned out. And we only bought these players here. Estaval was a previous signing, but he's here this season. Pyers as well. He's on loan. Hato, João Pedro, Liam Delap, Gittins, and Nashers. Ah, my days, bro. What a time to be alive, innit? That's... What a time to be alive. Listen, I'm ending that poll as well. 61% of people said Garnacho was trash at United, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's what you man said. Yeah. We've made, I think in one of the games we made the money back for the lap, and then a couple of games down we made the money back for winning it. I think we made the money back for the lap and João Pedro. And then after that, it's just, we've kind of technically not really spent money on thingy. But you know what it is? I've noticed I don't really put my hopes up too much. I'm like, you know what? You better have this in for me, and then we'll talk about it later. Because right now, I'm not really in like a good position to just sit there and say, oh, they have to get this done and that done. Because they've already kind of showed me that they're not really doing the right thing, innit? They're not really trying to do the right thing, and it's annoying, man. Just as you think the club's moving forward, they find a way to just hold you back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They find a way of just trying to hold you back. So, yeah, man. No. I'm not saying you can have hope. Listen, bro, you can have hope, Mark. It's fine. We're fans, innit? We can have hope. It's normal. But, you know, a lot of the times when you start saying, and this is one of the reasons a lot of us Chelsea fans always crash out, they put the hope all the way up here. And if you're on Twitter, and I know some of you are, you saw the Chelsea fans, they were already telling us where Garnacho's going to play, where Xavi's going to play. They were saying that, you know what, I might get my shirt now because he's, you know, saying he's only wants Chelsea. They talk so much. They hype something before it happens so much. Right? And then when it doesn't happen, they now feel like they've been embarrassed. So they blame the ownership. Even though I'm not saying that the ownership isn't wrong, and I'm not saying that when Stanley's not wrong for his done, when the way he behaved, leaving Xavi hanging, and then you're not gonna get someone else, like all these things, letting him go to a rival or someone that's, you know, supposed rival. But you get the point. But the main reason these people do the stupid rage bait stuff on Twitter is because they feel embarrassed because of what they done on Twitter. Man was saying karma, and then they blame a source. Well, my source is not picking up the phone anymore, or this or that. By the way, I'm not picking on a specific person, but you get the point. CB's my guy, so I'm not trying to blame him, but I'm saying all these secret scouts and Indie Kyle and them, man, when it doesn't go that way, they tell you to calm down. They tell you he's following Chelsea and everything. Do you get me? You move mad, and then they say, well, my source, my source, I don't know, man. What? Because really and truly, you might have a source that's telling you what's going on. But in reality, yeah, Aaron Ramiro is another one. But in reality, he is kind of right. Yeah, Aaron Ramiro is kind of right in terms of he doesn't control what the club does. So if the club suddenly pivot on something that looked like it was almost done, he's going to end up looking like a fraud. So that's why you have to put yourself in a position to say, this is what looks like it can happen. You have to put in yourself in a way where all possibilities are open. And this is why you hear Ben Jacobs or Ornstein or especially Fabrizio Romano do these things where it will definitely can happen. It can happen. I'm not sure, but the possibilities are high. But then he puts himself in the right position that you can't blame him because he never said 100% done. That's why he says 65%, 80%, 90%. They do these things to make sure that if they say it's 100% done, if it doesn't happen, we know that he's at fault. We're going to cook him. But this is my thing. So a lot of people are also giddy in the interactions. Oh my God, my club, da 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 da. And when it doesn't happen, they end up turning on the board or someone else. But they're not really upset. They're not really upset that the player's not coming. But it's about being known for having that reaction, and when they lash out, it's just really because of them, because they know that I've been embarrassed on the net now. Everyone saw me do this and that, and now it's not working. So it's not really about the betterment of the club. It's just about clicks and that. And yeah, Fabrizio's clever, bro. And this is why I struggle to kind of sometimes relate with these men on the internet, because it's not what's better for the club. It's more about, can I get an interaction here? Can I get an interaction here? Can I say certain man already saying Javi Simmons was rubbish, and now bro, people are calling it. Yeah, you've seen that the people were losing their head today. Yeah, today has been a moral victory for the Aesthetics FC, and it feels good. Yeah, complete opposite to last year when I had to live with us signing Felix. They don't want pure footballers, bro. They want athletes that basically started playing. Bro, remember when Usain Bolt retired from sprinting and then he started kicking ball and he used to wear the United shirt, and he used to wear the, what's it called? He used to wear the Dortmund shirt. I think he even went to Dortmund for a bit to train with them, and then he does the soccer rating every once in a while. That's what it kind of look like when you're not specialized as a footballer, but then you end up going into football. You may have the build, or you might be hench and that, but you're not a natural footballer. These man don't like footballers, bro. We had Eden Hazard, bro. Proper footballer. But now they want to tell me Garnacho's going to do well on the wing. How am I supposed to accept that, bro? How am I supposed to accept someone that doesn't want pure footballers? But then they're glazing Yamal. Oh my God, look at Yamal. Oh, Yamal. But I get it. Yamal's a special talent. But don't you want to have special players that can do something like this, because they don't necessarily rely on tactics, right? They don't rely on tactics. Palmer doesn't rely on tactics. He does a job, and then when it's time for him to do it, he shows his quality. So it's tactics, system, and then his quality is what can take us over the line, which he'll help us get over the line. And I understand, yes, Javi Simmons, what's his name? Felix doesn't press and whatever. This is the same man that probably wanted Gallagher to stay because he runs and all that. Like, that's the thing. This is what man are celebrating, bro. So I said, then this guy said, what? I will be upset if we don't sign anyone at the 10. But chat, since when has someone at the 10 been a priority? Since when has someone in the 10 been a priority for us? For what I remember, it was centre back, left back, backup, and goalkeeper. Remember? Those were the people that we saying, yo, we kind of need, like, that's what we kind of might need someone, goalkeeper. All of a sudden, man are talking about if we don't get a goal, if we don't get a if I don't get a 10 backup, I'm gonna be upset. Bro, we got Pedro, Esteva, and Palmer that can play there in the 10, bro. So why are we like losing our heads? I understand that if you said, yo, it's crazy, but that's the point I'm trying to make when it comes to that. This is what they do, bro. This idiot blame Mudryk. Do you get me? Like, funny thing is that Chelsea fans don't know what we need. Yeah, oh, look at this one. Funny thing is that Chelsea fans don't know that we need Garnacho more than Simmons. You'll see this season.
Bring that back.
Bring that back.
Bring that back. Bring that back.
Funny thing is that Chelsea fans don't know that we need Garnacho more than Simmons. There's no guarantee. The funniest thing about this is there's no guarantee. What about this Garnacho and Simmons talk is there's no guarantee Simmons is going to do better than Garnacho. Even man, he is saying, yo, what kind of copium is this? Like, you get me? See, some people are saying we need someone that can help Palmer sometimes. I get it, but it's like we have other players that can play in the 10. Remember, we bought 2 strikers. The lab can actually play up front. And you can have João Pedro playing second strike or in the 10. Or like, there's all these different ways we can play. And the good thing is that we have a manager in Maresca that's actually flexible. So we're not really desperate. It's not one way of playing and we can't play any other way. The thing about the lab, he can do it's literally 2 strikers in one. He can run in behind. It's like having Giroud and then you also have like a Watkins. Those are 2 different players. One's a running behind and one holds up the ball and links up. Remember how Hazard used to play really well with Giroud, because they had really good link-up play. Giroud could really play really well with. He used to bring people in like Griezmann. We have a player, I'm not saying on his level, by the way, before someone starts cooking me. Someone that can play like that in terms of can hold up the ball, link up play, whatever. But he can also run in behind and he has strength. We literally have a Jackson. Everything Jackson used to do, but he's a natural striker and he can do better than him. And he can strike with the ball with both feet. I was on FIFA the other day, the lab came across on my thing, and then I found that he has 5-star weak foot. I knew from what I've seen that he can strike the ball with both feet, but I never knew they put him as 5-star weak foot, and that's when I was like, maybe he's better than I thought he was in terms of finishing. I'm not basing it on that, but you get the point. Why is like Birmingham trending in that line? One sec. Cause I've seen something trending earlier, yeah, in oh my days, Aston Villa. Oh, this is why Birmingham's trending, man. Them. Oh, hey, listen, they might have to bring the army, you know. They might have to bring the army. I might have to stay at home, you know, man. Them. Yo, listen, I might have to stay at home. You get me? That Champions League game, yeah, you know, one of them ones, blood, you know. If you know, you know, yeah. Listen, we've seen the things they broke and what they've done in when they went to Amsterdam, innit? These man, there's not going to be a kickoff in Birmingham. Like, they might not play the game, if I'm going to be honest. Anyway, I digress. I kind of went left. But let me see what man are saying. I'd kill for Hazard on the left wing. Yeah, no words. Yeah, I think we still have the money. Yeah, it's gonna go quiet because I never really thought it's something that we do. But if we do end up doing it, what can I say, innit? There's nothing I can say about that. Ball just bounced off Jackson. Yeah, so you can't. No, but remember his hold-up play wasn't the worst. It was alright. Remember his link-up with Palmer and that. But he's not like a striker when he can actually just take a touch and hold it, innit? They're playing tonight, I think. No, not these 2. I think 31st. I think the one team's playing on the 31st and someone else is playing on another day. Garnacho over Simmons is mad. I'm cheering Villa on against you, you know. Okay, yeah, big up to you. I've lost all respect for this ownership and those. For me, it's more the sporting directors. The ownerships I'll probably blame in terms of you should have, if you know man's not performing, do you get me? If they're not doing the right thing, yeah, you should be taking them. Nottingham Forest side, The Botafogo goalkeeper. Manchester United have accepted a bid from Real Betis to sign Anthony. Brazilian has been given permission to travel. Bro, listen, Enzo Maresca said today, I don't know where he is. I consider him a winger. These times Garnacho was at Cobham doing his what's it called? Doing his medical apparently. For me, listen, I don't think it's Enzo Maresca signing, bro. You get me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Man, I'm trying to make it look like it's his signing. I don't think it's his signing. Now, it doesn't say how much. It's Ben Jacobs, innit? Ben Jacobs. Look, have accepted a bid from Real Betis to sign Anthony. My man are laughing. Look, the Chelsea fans, it's gonna be a loan. How do you know? How is it a bid? You can't bid for a loan, innit? Do you get it? I don't get that. You can probably come up with a number in terms of, what's it called again? The loan fees and that. Book value, but because they don't want him so much, even if they get 30 million, it'll be on the books, innit? Like one of them ones, bro. Anthony's one of them guys, bro. When he was doing his thing in Holland. Now he's a joke in the league, but he was doing his thing in Holland. This is why what you guys seen, what you man have seen in Betis, I've seen in Holland. I know what he can do, innit? But because in England, United have ruined his reputation and all of that. Do you get me? Because Ten Hag brought all these guys in that he knew and didn't play them the same way he played at Ajax. Van der Beek, he tried to even ruin Frankie de Jong's career by bringing him. Look at all the players he bought failed, bro. What did you ask? Oh, okay. I was only asking because I don't follow up on Chelsea like that. I'm 50-50 on that trip to Anfield. We could get something, but I don't trust these, man. Yeah, I mean, you're one of the sensible ones, innit? I've seen man say 1,000,000% you're slapping Liverpool. You get me? So we'll see what happens. Remember they signed him for 90. How much for Anthony? We'll see, man. So at least they still managed to get him out. AS Roma keep negotiating for Tyreek George. Talks always ongoing as on player side. Bayern are not in talks with George despite reports. Chelsea never opened doors to loan move. Roma open to permanent but conditions still and clause being negotiated. Oh yeah, we're playing Napoli, innit? Oh yeah, 100% Gianni, you're not doing. We're gonna drop something, innit? Do you get me? I'm gonna have to bring you on the channel for that one still. You get me? We're gonna have to bring you up for the channel for that one. Make sure you subscribe to Gianni as well. Napoli fan mandem. Come on, show him some love on the channel, innit? If you haven't hit the like or subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are currently on 639 subscribers. Rise it up, people. Rise it up. Come on, there's 75 in the building. No way all 75 are subscribed. Come on, who's not subscribed? Do you get me? Who's not subscribed? Big up to Lewis for the raid as well, my brother Lewis. Thank you very much. Apparently, Akanji seems to be one of them where they want to sell, which is a bit weird. Don't know why they want to sell Akanji. You get me? Other than that, nah, man. All these deals are dead, and we know that man sold my man to put AC Porto, or what's it called, FC Porto, and that. No one cares about Kivio, bro. He's a bum. But AC Milan, we know about this. Goodbye, innit? I done my video. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, the Nkunku and Garnacho videos are there, innit? Hit the like button and then leave a comment with your thoughts. Do you get me? We're not talking about this guy, blood, with his Mega Man head. The Mega Man head, innit? Other than that, there's no really any signings anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh, Jose, man. Man like Jose got sacked, man. He got sacked or he left? Parted ways. He lost to Benfica, the Champions League playoff, and he, left. Other than that, yeah, man, we'll see what happens. Listen, Mandem, yeah. Fulham home prediction 2-0. 2-0. I mean, I think we're good. We're good defensively anyway. And I think 2-0, man. I know that we don't have as much bozo moments at home like we did. Or not at home, just in general. We don't have as much bozo moments like we have before. And obviously the way the Paqueta goal is just mad, innit? So for me, I can't really put that to anyone. Even though Caicedo should have closed him down. Esteval making the mistakes, not that deep to me, he's still young. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get onto people for trying something. This is the thing about doing the things, like the skill stuff and that. If you lose the ball, it's things you have to learn. But sometimes, as a player that does those kind of things, sometimes that's the thing, the risk you have to take. But if it comes off, it's mad. If it comes off and you hit the counter and you score, it's sick. Arsenal the only team that done better than what I thought, and it's still not enough. Peak times ahead. Big up, Yasser. Big up, bro. Big up, big up. Me and you have to run that show back when you come back, innit? It's called the Hold That Show. You get me? I had fun last season, bro. This season, I have to come and play Arsenal Jabbo, you know them ones. Put your prediction in the chat, people. Mark Bailey says 3-1. JJ, what are you telling me, JJ? What's your prediction? Yeah, hopefully, man. Yeah, so we should beat Napoli. If we dare lose to Fulham tomorrow, all my day is gonna be toxic. Yes, this is the thing. The club don't help itself. The club doesn't help itself by the decision it's making. That's my thing that annoys me as well the most. Okay, some people have dropped their thing. Ryan Govia says 3-0 Chelsea. Hopefully. JJ says 4-1. I can't lie. I don't mind conceding to get 4 goals, but clean sheet. Facts. 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, man. That trip to Saudi helped you, bloody. A bit more positive now. You get me? You're not chatting rubbish about Chelsea no more. Ay. Man put him in the Bin Laden thing, blood. Oh my days. Okay. Let's not do this. Yeah, man, back to school and that, you know what I mean? You gotta go back to school. Back to England, bro. School time. You know what I mean? You've been in Saudi for too long. This Taz guy made a video to say, Garnacho to Chelsea, here we go. Adios, Garnacho, you fraud, blood. You know them ones, you're a fraud, fraudulent. You know what I mean? Fraudulent. Yo. Listen, yeah. See, man, them, yeah. If I was at 1K subscribers, yeah, I'd be able to redirect you, man, to someone. But I can't, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna put a link in the chat to Northside's channel. Go over there, hit the like, subscribe to him. If you haven't subscribed to him, bro, he's so close to 19K. Literally I think 18.9 something. Yeah, click on the link. Tell him it's YASSERTV raid like this. And also, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 1K, and I'll be bringing way more content this season, a lot more content than I did last season. So support the channel. If you want to hit the notification bell, if you click all, you get all the notifications when I'm live, when I drop a video, match reactions, everything. Big up to every single person who's come through from Lewis's raid. Thank you very much. We've done a 2-hour 15-minute stream, and before that I was on Lewis's stream, so big up to you lot. Big up to Mark Bailey, big up to AJ, JJ, Natalie, big up to Natalie Haywood as well. Who else has been in here? Ryan Govier, TTM was here. There's so many people. Sean, Abiona, Mello, and Gianni, A. Solomon, big up to you as well. Godfrey, Doncy, all of the man. If I've missed you out, it's not on purpose. My chat stopped going at the top anymore, so I can't see more than that. Big up to every single one of you. make sure you hit that thingy, the link in the chat here. YASSERTV raid. Tell my guy Northside you pulled up in it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Look out for the content, match reaction tomorrow as well after the game. If it depends, I'm trying to see whether I'm gonna do if I'm gonna do a stream. If I can't do the stream, you'll either see me on Lewis's stream or I'm gonna be here and I'll do the watch along and the match reactions. Otherwise, you'll just get a match reaction. And if I need to, I'll do a stream if later on, and it depends on what's going on. Listen, big up to every single one of you. Peace.